back again. Another good recipe we're putting together today is a sweet potato pancake or waffle recipe. The key kick here, adding in the MTS chocolate whey, and I'm also going to add a little bit of PB2, which is powdered peanut butter, to give it a chocolate peanut butter, sweet potato, pancake or waffle recipe. Let's get right to the chase here. Dry ingredient wise, in my bowl I have 2 teaspoons of Splenda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 scoop of the MTS chocolate whey, only at tigerfitness.com. You can use 1 cup of pancake, complete pancake mix, or you can use flour, either or. Macros will vary depending. 1 serving of the sugar-free, fat-free pudding. Again, I like that because it helps the overall texture rise. And dealing with rising here, teaspoon of baking powder. And for the peanut butter flavor, I got chocolate PB2, and they also have original PB2. There's our dry ingredients in the bowl. Now let's get to the wet. Using 2 eggs and 4 whites. 1/4 cup of almond milk. I have here 6 ounces of sweet potato mashed. What I did is you can either microwave or boil them, let them cool, then mash them. So we'll put that in our bowl here. And more on. Okay. So we got our sweet potato. Good. I'm also going to add a little bit of a diced banana. I use 3 ounces of a banana just to add a little bit more carbs to the overall meal. And it'll also give it a good taste. So if you've never had a sweet potato topped with your Walden Farm syrups, again, chocolate and pancake are my go-to. Again, exclusive at Tiger Fitness or other online stores. Definitely adds a nice touch. Another thing I like to add to my sweet potatoes, MTS sludge, or you can just add regular almond butter or even some sugar-free jelly. Gives it a great touch. Okay? So, we got our sweet potato, our banana, I'm adding the milk, and last but not least, the eggs. And again, like I keep stressing in all my recipes, whenever we mix something, always on a low power. Okay? Doing this in this bowl for the place, so I'm just going to keep it on a low power. And it won't take long to mix because once you get the sweet potato and everything else all mixed together, it goes really easy because the sweet potato is already mashed. Again, like I said, it won't take long. The only thing you may have is a little bit of banana chunks if you do want to include them. Put that right in our dry ingredients. And again, when you do mixes like this, or batters, always on a low power, it helps keep all the moisture in there, and it also prevents the overall recipe from cracking. Especially if you make cheesecakes or things like that in the oven. Just a tip. The batter's going to come out a little runny, but it's because you're using a lot of wet ingredients, especially with the sweet potato. So, if you're alarmed and you see a really runny, consistency compared to our other pancake batters, don't panic. This is going to come out great. All right. I have my waffle iron already preheated, so all we have to do is really just place it in there. I just kind of scrape down the sides of the spatula, give it one last little mix here. And we will fire these up. For this recipe, it comes out to around 80 grams of protein, around 100 grams of carbs, and a little over 20 grams of fat. Now, if you want to use more egg whites, personal preference, but You know, this is just a staple recipe that I like to use all the time. And if you want to make half the recipe, it comes out to around 40 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat. Perfect for a lot of people and a good post-workout meal. So I'm just going to spray down my waffle iron, toss one on, and I'll fire up the camera when it's done. So let's just kind of scoop this on here, as so. And I will get back to you guys in just a little bit. And the batter tastes delicious. Iron just turned green. Everything is all said and done. And look at that. That is a nice looking waffle. There you go. Nice and thick, fluffy, very soft, just how a waffle should be. Definitely give this recipe a try. Again, if you want to use it on the stove, totally up to you. Hopefully you guys